Hello, this is Phil.
Hey Phil, it's Dennis from the Australian Rock Show. How are you today?
Hey man, I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you for your time. And although we could dig deep into your rich rock and roll history, it is the soon-to-be-released new album called We're the Bastards, which is the purpose of our chat today. The band is now into its 5th year. Did you have any long-term expectations when you started the band after Lemmy's passing?
Well, we actually started the band 2 years before that, when Motörhead was still going. Todd had his 30th birthday party, and we just played a few songs down there with Neil, and then we started doing shows, like just cover songs, and then we did Bloodstock Festival over here with Chris Jericho came and sang. So it's been about 7 years in total, but we just wanted to have fun with it, and we started, since we changed the name of the band to what it is now, and started writing original material. It's gone from strength to strength, and I'm really pleased with the album. I think it's 13 brand new songs, amazingly well produced.
They are.
I'm excited for it to come out soon.
After giving so much of your life, over 30 years, to Motörhead, most fans would have understood if you had have taken a break from music after Motörhead ended, as there was nothing left for you to prove. However, much to the delight of many, the fire inside you is burning very bright. You are busier than ever, and this band are very much the real rock and roll deal.
Yeah, I've known they've always been great players since they were young, very young, and they've had various bands and everything. And after we finished Motörhead, I didn't really know for a few months, 3 or 4 months, what I wanted to do, whether to just retire. It was still, it was quite numb then. But luckily I had the boys, like my family and that, and we started writing some original songs, and we kept them, amend them up from there, and we can compete with any rock band now. It's kicking a major ass, this music.
Oh, I agree. Mate, we kicked this show off with the title track from the new album. Great heavy riff, great chorus, and a great way to open the record. Some wonderful lyrics in there as well, with a nice tie into the makeup of the band, like, music is medicine, music is therapy, dropping the needle down, future is history, it's in our DNA. I really, really like that. What can you tell us about the title track?
Well, just what you said, basically. Neil came up with some cracking lyrics for that, and his melodies and everything, and it kind of sums up the sort of band we are, and I guess, many bands and many artists and audiences can relate to that. It's about the audience as well, feeding off each other, and the fact that that we've got our kick-ass riff, and the sound is so fat when it all comes in on that. It's like thunder. So
it is.
It's a great way to start the album. Yeah, and I dare say, when we start gigging again, whenever that will be, that'll probably be the opening track. We'll try it anyway.
I may be mistaken. Phil, but did I hear some "Won't Get Fooled Again"-esque keyboards in the title track?
No, you're mistaken.
Okay, I am mistaken.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's Todd's picking.
Okay, it's the guitar
in the breakdown. Yeah. I know what you mean, though. Yeah, but I'll tell Todd that. He'll be chuffed.
It blends in really well. You are in a unique situation of being in a band with your sons. Other bands may have one child in the lineup, but you have your 3 boys. As a father, it must feel incredibly special to be able to do something like this.
I think it's pretty unique dynamic, but when we're on stage, a lot of times I forget with my kids. I'm just feel like I'm playing on stage with a kick-ass rock band, and then you realize for a few seconds, it's my boys and that. So, yeah, I'm really lucky, and for 30 odd years I wasn't around so much because Motörhead was so busy. So, it's just a chances to make up for a bit, much as I can now. So, it's just going great. We're just looking forward to things hopefully getting back to normal and we can go and play everywhere.
Phil, we don't have a lot of time today, but I do wish to dig into your past a little, if I may. Not long after you joined Motörhead, the band undertakes some Australian and New Zealand dates in July and August 1984. I'm assuming you have fond memories of that tour?
I do, actually, yeah. I remember, I don't know where we landed, but it was like Beatlemania. And I've said on a few interviews today, I remember a funny thing about that tour. We did 2 shows on the Gold Coast. We played a place called Bombay Rock.
In Melbourne, yeah.
And we had about 1,000 people there. Great show, great night. Oh, we thought it was a great night anyway. The following night, the gig was about 10 miles just further down the coast. And we had 12 people showed up for the gig. So we must have pissed a few people off. It must have been pretty bad the first night in Bombay Rock, or perhaps it was too loud for them, I don't know. But yeah, lots of great memories of that. We played, I think it might have been Jindabyne. We played some ski resort, but it wasn't the snow time of year. So I think we had 28 people in for that one. And I remember getting fed breakfast in some motels through a serving hatch and sheep outside the rooms and things like it's fantastic. It's full of surprises down there, but it's great. Australia's famous for having really picky. They love rock music. Australian people, they don't suffer fakes gladly down there, But it was a pleasure. Yeah, we've done few tours since down there, but it'd be lovely to come back down with my boys. I don't think they've been to Australia. It'd be lovely to come and do some killer shows down there.
That would be wonderful, mate. After Würzel left the band, Motörhead go back to a 3-piece. As a guitar player, did that present any challenges to you?
Well, I was the one that said when Würzel left. I said to the boys, look, I think we can do this as a 3-piece. I said, and believe me, if it's not working, I'll be the first one to say we need to get someone else in. But we had one rehearsal, and everyone, everyone was in agreement. Oh, this sounds killer, So yeah, we kept it like that. And I think it would have been strange in Motörhead then to go. Me and Würzel fitted in great together, but I got so used to doing it by myself then. It would have been really difficult getting, for me, someone else in. But with this band, Todd knows my playing, and since he was young, since he was 3 or 4. So it comes easy. In this band, it's sliding in easy for the. To have, it's not getting in my way or nothing. We don't get in each other's ways, so there's not really any pressure, But Motörhead was so loud anyway, I probably just having 3 members hopefully just did the trick, because otherwise it's just frequencies bouncing against frequencies. But Würzel was great in the band, and things came naturally with us when we were writing songs. Well, depending on the part, it'd be obvious what would suit him or what solo would suit myself and that, And he was sadly missed by us all when he decided to leave. But if someone wants to leave, there's nothing much you can do about it, really.
Mate, there is a tune on We're the Bastards which goes close to being my choice cut on the record. It's called Keep Your Jacket On. Bit of an 80s feel, which I absolutely love, but it's the catchy guitar riff which makes the song, so damn infectious. I reckon Keep Your Jacket On is going to go over really well in the live environment as well.
Yeah, we'll give it a go. we give it a go. And the title of that one comes from, if people come in our dressing room, supposedly, like, okay, so we send, come in now, they can come in for 2 minutes, like, because, you know, sometimes we just want to chill out, right, in the dressing room. And then a majority of some people come in and they start to take their jackets off. And I say, oh, no, don't get too comfortable. Keep your jacket on. So you're going to be leaving in about 3 minutes. Like, so that's where the title of that comes from.
Good.
But, yeah, the song's great. That's that could be a good live song, yeah. It's a bit of a stomper, that, yeah.
You know,
good riff, good beat.
Much has been written about Lemmy over the years, and whilst the world sees Lemmy as a rock and roll icon, to you, he was obviously your bandmate and close friend for a very long time. Is there any piece of advice Lemmy gave you which you carry around with you to this day?
Well, I guess I just, you know, things just rub off on you over a period of time. He did, when I joined Motörhead, he did say one thing. He said, look, Phil, I trust you 100% musically, so you play what you feel is right and everything. He said, but just don't wear shorts on stage, because I think Brian Robertson had been wearing shorts on some gigs before me. So, yeah, I think he just said, like, you got to give the fans, you know, make sure you're always not ripping off fans and they're getting their value for their buck, you know, which is always true, like, you know. It's just general down-to-earth kind of stuff, really. You know, down-to-earth guy. I just happened to play loud.
Mate, before you go, I want to bring up a song of yours called Rocking Chair from your solo album. Absolutely loved it. Just magic. It's very well written, and I think those kinds of songs really strike a chord with fans who followed your journey. How hard is it to write an autobiographical song in only 3 or 4 verses?
Well, I didn't write the lyrics. My friend Leon, who was in a band with Tyla, he said, what can I write this about? Because I'm not particularly really good with lyrics. I'm good with ideas, but I'm not a total wordsmith. And so he came and kind of interviewed me for one day for about 20 minutes. To get some facts right, and you know, and what a passion, or what I was passionate about and stuff. And then he put it together perfectly with that. You know, I was really proud of that. So yeah, he did a grand job.
Yeah,
but he went through about 30 years there in about 3 minutes. So
I know, it's wonderful.
That's pretty clever, right?
It is. Phil, we better wind up. Great to chat with you today. Congratulations on the new album. I listen to a lot of new music, and We're the Bastards is one hell of a great record which new and old fans alike are going to love. It's released on November 13th via Nuclear Blast. I do wish to end our interview on a positive note by reading a comment from Neil Starr in the bio, which states, at the start, I guess a lot of people came to hear Motörhead songs, but now they're singing all the words to our songs, and that's great. I really like Neil's comment there. It's cool that fans have been so supportive, and it bodes well for the future, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's great. You know, we have fan base that slowly, you know, build up. You know, we always have great shows. The fans, they don't let us down. You know, I guess we're coming up with the goods for them. You know, we're writing songs for us basically, but we're making sure this, you know, it's the real deal for the fans, and they appreciate that.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, so as long as people still want to see us, you know, we'll be there. You know, we won't let you guys down.
It's good to hear. Before you exit, every guest on our show gets to choose a song by an Australian band. What would you like to choose and why?
I like that ballad that Angry sings on Neighbours.
Suddenly.
Is that what it's called?
It's called Suddenly.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, I love that. That's fantastic.
We'll close out with that. Love it. Thanks again, mate. Stay safe and all the best for the remainder of the year.
Oh, great. Thanks. It's been a pleasure talking to you. And we'll try and come down your way, okay, real soon.